Just one observation about the last general election. Even at the last general election, Mike Apes didn't get a majority of the votes here. One reason he got in was that some people voted for smaller minority parties. Parties that aren't going to be able to win this seat. Parties like the Liberals who haven't even selected a parliamentary candidate yet. But who, if people go out and vote for them, will keep Mike Apes in. So one message we need to get out is, if you want to change here, if you want someone new who's going to stand up for the hospital, stand up for our school places, stand up for the values we've been talking about, then you actually need to go out and vote, and you need to vote Conservative. I need you to help spread that message. But I'm going to carry on working, knocking on doors with Jim, with anyone else who will come out. I hope lots of you will come and join me in the cold over the next few months. And no doubt I will be visiting more mosques as well with Mr. Gilani and with Mahbub. But thank you all for your support, and I look forward to coming around and having a chat with some of you now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You have heard what Toby has said. I hope that you will try to find out when he's out doing canvassing. It's our duty to be with him, to support him, to deliver the leaflet and do whatever is possible. Sitting in a home won't make any difference. We want to make a change, and the change is that we got to get rid of that, whatever that government is, I'm not going to pronounce it, and bring our people in. Right, we are coming close to it, but I would like to inform you that this event was organized by Councillor Mahbub Chaudhry, which I said earlier, with the support of our friend Mr. Tariq Ali Khan. He is sitting here, those who, I'm sure you all know him, but Mr. Tariq Ali Khan is always willing to help us, be that charity work, be that any function we want to do. And very interesting thing was that when we asked the budget, they said, well, pay whatever you can and we'll pay the rest. That was good of him and Rajesh Girbasta.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm thankful to you. Thank you so much. And I think that you have heard me enough. I would ask Councillor Mahbub Chaudhry to come and say thank you to you, and he will give you his message of the night and see what he's going to tell you. Thank you so much, and please welcome Councillor Mahbub Chaudhry.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
I'm very pleased to see you all here and supported us and make our event successful. As you all know, that political work is not one-man game. It is a teamwork, and we all should be supporting Toby as a team. And I'm grateful to Mahbub Batisa, who brought his best friend Paul Goodmans all the way from High Wycombe. I really appreciate that, and Paul, I can promise you myself that during the election we will be coming over to you and help you out as much we can alongside with my friends. Also Keith Prince, the very good leader of the council, is a very hard working guy. I have seen it, and he's workaholic, and the good work all will pay you off. So I think we are privileged to have him as a leader. And then I go to a colleague, which is Ashok Kumar, also very hard worker, and I call him my guru, and you all know what is a guru mean. And Gary Munro is a cabinet member, and he also very hard-working guy, and I'm very impressed the way he works. And lastly, Toby. Toby is the guy we're looking forward to be having as an RMI. And I'm sure with this leadership in our Ilford South, Great Bridge will be a blue bridge alongside with Keith. And before I forget, I must thanks to Sabita Kadus, who has been working very hard. She is expected candidate for the local councillorship, and Mr. Ali, Ilford Ali, also. And I can't, forgive me if I can't mention the name of, Habib, also candidate for Newbury Ward. Forgive me if Mr. Qureshi is also there, he will be a candidate for Ilford Ward, I think. Forgive me if I don't mention every one of your names. The reason being that I don't want to stand between you and food. Food is getting cold and you are getting hungry. All I need from you today, that promise us that you will come out and support our cause, which is conservative, and we need to change the leadership of Ilford South, and we want to get rid of it, Mark Gabe. He's been long, but he hasn't done nothing. We need a new leader, and we need a blue bridge, not red bridge anymore. Raza Shah Saab is a friend of mine. Thank you for coming all the way from Chikmagalur. Once again, thank you. You've been here in this cold weather, and especially Saturday, ladies, especially the shopping days. So thank you for coming in today. Thank you.
I think we heard enough, and I will just give signal to the caterers, those who have, I'm sure they've done a very good job, who will find the result. And thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for listening to our guests, and hopefully everything will be okay. Thank you very much.
Before we go to the food, I'm sorry that I didn't mention Mr. Sarva. As you all know, Mr. Sarva is owner of Nation, our local Nation paper, and he's a great friend of mine, and he's a great supporter of Conservative Party, and he is also one of us who works so hard for the community and for the party as well. Thank you, Mr. Sarva, for coming with us. Sorry.
Right, I hope you don't mind me doing a little bit of organization. It's going to be self-service, and as usual I will request the ladies to please queue up first, show us the way, and we will see what sort of plate you fill up, and we will follow you.